My hair is very big today. Jason, you didn't say anything about my hair.
Beautiful.
Well, I got it cut, and you're supposed to be like, oh my gosh, it's such a big difference. It just looks gigantic.
No, it's beautiful.
I think it's getting bigger. Because I cut it, so now it just popped back up.
It's great.
It feels like a lot. Did you know that the few days after a lady gets her hair cut, it'll look good for one day, and then it falls apart because it's in shock, and then your hair has to calm down again. So right now my hair is in shock because it got cut.
It looks really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can't tell a difference from yesterday, can you?
Well, it was straightened yesterday, so.
Not in the morning, you saw me. So I got my hair trimmed yesterday. No, I'm traveling tomorrow, Kelly, at like 5 in the morning. So I got a haircut. And now my hair, like the day you get your hair cut, your hair looks great. And then you wash it, and then all of a sudden you're like, what have I done? And so I just got 12 inches cut off yesterday. Oh my gosh. So I'm still trying to figure out, and now that it's a little shorter, the curls are even curlier. So it is what it is. Yeah, well, that's what curly top. You get it cut, and it just. So that's what it's doing today. That's who we are. I'm having French canary melon this morning. Oh no, Shukandra. You like your hair better after you wash it? No, mine is always a little worse. Mine just is like, what are we doing? Who are we? So it is what it is. A haircut short in some layers, and now it's so much curlier. Yeah. Okay, Marta. It is still yummy, Mary. So it's very, very good. Did I miss the intro video? No. No. We're still working out the details on how to roll video. Thanks, Curly Top. So now I'm in a mad rush to get everything ready for Miss America tomorrow. I realized that I'm missing a dress that I let Brooke borrow. So it's essentially gone. This is why you should never let your children borrow things. Hello from the second day of school. I don't have any money, so I'm not buying anything. So now I have to go find the clothes that have been essentially stolen from me. So, it's Friday, and 4-day work weeks can be brutal. Who's with me? Girl, we need a 3-day work week. It's too much. So I'm trying to get a whole bunch of stuff finished today. Sally gets delivered to my mom today. And then tomorrow we all meet at the airport. Me, Sally, and Julie, who is another Miss New Jersey, who's super fun. You're gonna love her. And then we make our way to Orlando, which, just so you know, there's thunderstorms the entire time. Tell me how I was waiting on YouTube and still missed so much. I'm still trying to decide if I want to be a curly hair person or a straight hair person, and I can't stop touching it. I'm sorry. Jared Pickle. I'm in Tallahassee. That is nowhere near Orlando, right? Will it be a live broadcast we can watch on television? So I am not part of the pageant. I'm actually being brought in to do a keynote for Sunday morning. So it is the morning of the pageant. So I don't believe that is broadcast anywhere, no. But the pageant will be. It's like it's gonna be broadcast on, I think, the Miss America site, which I think you have to pay for to watch, but I don't know. You look more Italian with the hair up. You think? Does it make a difference? I don't know. Oh, Goomba Johnny! Is that better? Well, you know what's so pretty is when people are able to do the thing where they, yeah, like if I did this and I had, oh, with the streaks in it. I think that's our special guest for today. Let's see. I thought the straight hair was thinning your hair on the top. No, my old ladyisms were making it thin on the top. Had nothing to do. I didn't want to straighten it because I didn't want to pull out any pieces of hair that were like on the edge. You know, like when your hair is falling out by the gobs, which is what it was doing. Like I was like, I'm not, I can't do this. Oh, our guest is here. Oh, all right. He's got to get his, you got to BYOB, bring your own chair.
Okay. I'll put my chicken just in case.
Guess
Just
who
in
it
case
is.
I need to point anything out.
Guess who it is? You know, who walks into a room and says, I brought my chicken, just in case? I think it's obvious. I think it's
Blue
obvious.
Dynasty.
It's Tommy Thong. That's right. Yeah. They know by the sound of your voice and the mention of a chicken.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
So
How are
this
you?
is one of the times I said, Tommy, you know, once
Oh, look at me. I look
oh,
like Mickey Rooney
you
again.
got your high res shirt on.
I wore it just for you guys.
You have to scooch in because you look so tiny. And your
I
hair
do. I
looks
look
so
like
big.
I'm way back here. Like I said, we look like Hagrid and Mickey Rooney.
It's bad. I
Yeah.
gotta get this like on a tabletop because it only
Most of your audience knows
I'll
who
lean
Mickey
back.
Rooney is, right?
Yeah, the old ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you
Tommy
guys
has
talk-
been posting on the YouTube.
Say again?
I said I like Tommy's video on the staircase he redid. What's that?
It was one of my Diary of a Handyman. I just redid a whole staircase, and it turned out gorgeous.
Like built it from scratch or like where the
No. I redid the whole railing system, but the newel posts and everything were like really integrated into the house. So it
Everything
was a
you're
lot
saying.
of surgery.
so hot. Everything you're saying, you're making all the ladies hot. You're just saying newel.
No posts,
this.
banisters, balustrade, the whole
Say it.
balustrade.
We love that stuff.
Yeah, you like power tools, do you? Okay,
Why
good.
is vertical better than horizontal? Nobody knows, Judy. That's just what the kids are doing.
For
So
a
that's
long
what we
time,
have
it used to be
do.
horizontal,
Yep, that's what she
and
said.
now it's
Now it's vertical.
Now it's
Let me do
vertical.
this. Let me just turn this so that maybe.
There we
Let's
go.
do this so we're not weirdos. Okay.
yeah. It used to be horizontal. Now it's vertical. So everything's vertical, especially the lives and the. What are you drinking?
You look like you were cute 20 years ago. I don't know if they're talking to you or me.
Ha! I was. That's not a compliment, is it?
Oh no, that's not what YouTube's about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was cute 20 years ago. I'm still cute, but
We were all cute.
you know, this is
Including you.
this is what
Including me.
this is what my ex-wife did to me. I used to be gorgeous, you know.
Isn't it so
I used
true?
to be a handsome man. Look what she
too.
did to me.
Me too. I used to be a handsome man. Do you
I
want
used to be
some
a pretty little girl.
French canary melon?
What's French canary melon? Is that something you're dishing up?
Let me get you your own fork. What
Okay.
you like? This is a bright yellow melon that I just got at the Trader Joe's. I mean, if you wanted to get like a dish or a bowl, but I just you do this. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Melon.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
But
Do
my
not put
chicken
that-
didn't
yeah.
touch the melon.
The canary melon looks like green than yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. And what's it called again?
French canary melon. It's
Wow.
good. How would you describe it?
Somewhere between honeydew and cantaloupe.
Yeah, but it's like
But
more
sweet.
mild, right, and sweeter.
It's
good.
It's delicious. I like fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit's really good for you.
Now, where are we going today in our high res shirt?
I'm going over to Oak Lane Skunk Works.
What word are you saying?
Oak Lane Skunk Works.
Is that a place?
It's a place.
Is it a town?
It's
It's a building.
It's a studio.
It's
It's like a podcasting studio that a friend
skunk.
put in some soap dispensers. The whole building's made of concrete, so he has trouble hanging things
But
on the
you're
wall.
saying skunk lanes?
Oak Lane Skunk Works is the name of the building.
Oak Lane Skunk Works.
I have no idea how it got that name, but that's the name of the building. It's an old dry cleaners building that has been converted into a podcasting studio. So this friend of mine named Jim Corhan, who runs Comedy Trainwreck, he does a whole bunch of podcasts out of that studio.
Okay.
A whole bunch of local comics do their podcasts and he produces them.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go fix a whole bunch of stuff for Jim.
Okay.
Yeah. And the cool thing is he only lives like 5 minutes from here.
Carrie said, I know all those words, but I've never heard them in this order before.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
speak for the etymology of Oak Lane Skunk Works. I do not know how it got those words
Interesting.
attached to it.
Interesting.
So you guys went to California.
So Missy and I went to California. Yes, we did a whole thing. I don't know if you saw Missy Peter Pants. It's a long story.
I did not hear,
Okay.
I
I
did
like to
not
tell
see
people.
what
I do like to
happened,
tell
but I
people.
did see some pictures of the redwoods.
Yes, I thought you were going to say Missy's crotch, but I didn't post those. So yes,
No.
the redwoods were beautiful, and Missy was hugging them, and it was literally a dream come true for her.
Good. Yeah, the redwoods are gorgeous.
Yeah,
Breathtaking.
breathtaking, they say.
It's a nice feeling to be down inside of a redwood forest. It's different.
Missy loved it. So I was hold on. Yesterday I was telling everybody that I found this post the other day, and it was said sentences to finish before getting married.
Cool.
And it was, so we talked about one of the sentences yesterday. We did the first one. It said, my biggest fear in relationships is, and I'm going to tell you some of the answers before you answer.
Okay.
Some of the answers were, my biggest fear is being cheated on. Another one was that my husband will leave me for another man. A lot of that.
Really?
Yes, more than one would expect.
Really?
Really.
Holy cow.
It was a doozy, that one.
Wow.
We got a lot of like, my biggest fear in a relationship is, being by myself. Some people fear being alone. Dying before, their spouse dying before them.
Uh-huh.
So it was an interesting conversation.
I think some of those are legitimate fears and some of
Yeah.
them are really just anxiety-ridden fears.
Well, that's true. But we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm not
you.
judging.
So there's that. All right. So what would yours be? What would your answer be? My biggest fear in relationships is.
Huh. That question is, the answer to that question is different now than it would have been
Okay.
15 or 20 years ago for sure.
Well, I think
You
that
know?
all of our answers are, somehow driven by experiences that we've had, right?
Yes.
And things that maybe we
I
think
would,
twice about going into
what's
another
the,
relationship.
what's
The question is, my biggest fear in relationships.
my biggest fear in relationships, I have to agree, is being cheated on because I have been cheated on. So I don't want that to happen again. And I would venture to say that a lot of the times you don't see it coming. You know?
I think that's the whole point. I don't
Well,
think
no.
you ever see it. I don't think there's anybody that's like, what I think's on the table here, and let me unpack it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
Like there's signs sometimes, like,
Are there?
but at the same time, like it depends on how good of a liar the person is as well. You know?
Yeah, so you'd want to avoid those
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But I don't think that anybody ever marries anybody and thinks like that's on the table. Jeremy
I
says
agree.
hi.
I agree with that. Hi, Jeremy.
All right, here's a good one. A safe relationship.
Hi, Jeremy. How's your wooden tables and breadboards?
Yeah, have you guys ever gotten together and built something?
No, but
between the two of you?
I want Jeremy to be on my podcast this fall. I think
Oh.
maybe Jeremy and Missy would both come onto the podcast.
Yeah, they would love it. Oh,
The Laugh and
really?
Learn
Had to
podcast.
answer. He said, "My wood is strong and smooth."
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeremy, you wanna?
We're talking about his
Answer that.
live edge pieces that he
Right.
makes tables out of.
Yeah, I've heard it called that before.
Yep. Anyway, what's the next question?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, don't play with Alejandra. You want to be put in timeout? You got your warning. All right. A safe relationship to me looks like blank.
Not being cheated on.
A safe relationship to me looks like
Safe
blank.
relationship to me looks like. Did you already answer this?
Missy.
Did you answer this? What did
Missy
Missy
answered.
say?
She said, and Jeremy, smooth? I don't know. There's a lot being
really
unpacked
smooth.
in these comments. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm setting this up because I have to do a diary of a handyman since I'm at the. I forgot to record the intro. It's Good morning, Diary of a Handyman. We're on the Dena Blizzard morning show. One funny morning.
One funny morning.
Yeah, here we are.
And we're here with
filming-
Tommy Thong.
And I'm just gonna set this up in case anything
hates
interesting
when I call
happens
him
that I
that.
can add to my vlog. I have a vlog on YouTube called Diary of a Handyman. You guys should all subscribe, set up notifications, and check it out because I'm getting better and better and better at it, and it's
Yes.
gaining momentum and steam. So
You are.
anyway,
Steam.
so the question is,
The question is, a safe relationship to me looks like blank. Like if you know,
okay,
what
I
is
have
something that what are some words to
a
describe
safe relationship to me
you?
looks like two people that are already kind of fulfilled and happy
Okay.
hooking up with each other.
Okay.
Not to one person that's miserable and is looking to get happiness out of the
Yeah.
other person.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't work.
I
well.
agree.
Yeah.
I
So-
think that that's a lot. I think that what you just said is like if I hear that somebody I know is like getting divorced and then they're like out dating somebody right away. I'm
Right.
like, I needed a year and a half to just
a year and a half.
That's my jersey. To just be by myself.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I gotta
Apparently, I've needed 4 years. So.
listen, everybody got, and some people
I haven't
don't.
run into anybody cool yet. So that's all.
Jeremy is not talking about his wood anymore. He goes, when both people know what they want in life, no games get played, and you love growing together.
Exactly.
Oh, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think again, I'll be interested to hear what everyone's answers are. It took me 3 years to even consider dating, said Tracy. Yeah, like I'd be interested to see like what was the time frame for people from when they divorced to when they felt like they wanted to start dating. You know?
Yeah. My ex-wife started dating before we got divorced, so you know. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
There's that.
There's that.
And if
What's-
they wait.
What's the question again? How was
A
it phrased?
safe relationship to me looks like blank.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been single for 13 years. You have to be better than my solitude at this point.
Yeah, good point. Yep. Like for me, I don't want to launch into a relationship that isn't safe enough and or loving enough to make me give up like the safety of my solitude.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm really enjoying not
Yeah.
having any responsibility of trying to make another person happy. That's why
Well,
I
do
say-
you feel like you would take that on, trying to make somebody else's happy? Like, do you think that?
No, I think that's codependency. Codependency is thinking that you can make another human being
Yeah.
happy by doing things and being
No.
around them, and that
Yeah.
doesn't work.
You can't.
No. The
Can't
other
do
person's got to, and I'm not saying the other person has to be blissfully joyful, but they have to know what it is in life that makes them tick, and they're able to do those things. So they're not sitting around twiddling their thumbs, waiting for you to bring them
Yeah,
things
do
or
something.
or dance like a monkey.
Now, what do you think what Tammy said? She says, I don't think I want to date after my ex. And that's a choice, Tammy. I'd love to know how long you guys have been not together. But I think that, once you get to a place where you're fine on your own, like, I don't know that you necessarily need to date, but I would make sure that was like going out and connecting with people, whether it's like a meetup group or a bowling team. Like, I got to talk to people.
You got to be social. I am not actively trying to date, but I'm open to it if I bump into somebody. that
Like at a
seems cool.
Wawa or like where? How
At a Wawa.
are you gonna bump into? Yeah, Jason said if we didn't meet on the dating app, he would have met me. I said, how would you have met me? Like, we have nothing in common outside of us meeting on Bumble and then getting to know. We wouldn't have met by accident. You don't go to comedy clubs. I don't go to smart people places. It wouldn't have happened. He goes, Dena, I would have met you.
You
I go,
would have
you
met-
wouldn't. And he
you-
says he swears we would have met at a Wawa. And I go, what? Do you think I hang out at Wawa's? He goes, no. You would come in and to get something, and I would see you at the Wawa. I go, are you hanging outside the girls' room? Like, what are you doing?
You would have
Nah.
met you guys would have met at a hardware store.
He does not go to. He doesn't know how a hardware store works.
No, he would have been like fumbling around trying to
would've.
find what he needs.
You're
And
right.
you would have been there ready
You're
to
like,
tell him
what, are you
what he
doing?
needs.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I like that. My son is like that. One relationship ends, the next one starts. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, relationship hopping, it doesn't give you any time to get to know yourself.
Yeah.
And it sounds hippie-ish and hippy-dippy, but I believe that you cannot be a good partner unless you're kind of in touch with your own self and you know who you are.
Now, Christina said, I'm not divorced, but been married for 16 years, and we just recently started dating each other again because that is important in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah. Just make sure it's him you're dating and not, he's not like swapping out for somebody else.
Somebody's stuck on something.
Like a twin
Okay,
brother or something like
okay.
that,
3 years was the event, and then we broke up. So Tammy's been single for 3 years, and that's if you're happy, that's wonderful. But here's what I say: I loved being single to a degree, right? Like, there's some times where you're like, I could be fine being single, but every once in a while you get like a little, Like, do you feel that once in a while? Like,
I used to. I don't feel it as much anymore because I enjoy being. More and more. I enjoy being alone in life.
But once in a while, you're like, oh, it would be nice to cuddle up with somebody nice.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Sometimes that would be nice, but I do believe that there's a lot of societal pressure to be with somebody. Like society,
agree.
Society is constantly telling you
I agree.
that not only do you need to be somebody, but somehow you're a loser if you're not.
Yeah.
And that's
not okay.
That's BS.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well, that's why I agree with what Tanya said when she said, like, unless you're making my life better
Right.
in some way
Yeah.
that I can't or don't, like, I feel like I would be sad if you weren't around anymore. Like,
Like you get sad when I'm not around.
obviously. So, but you know what I mean? Like I went on a bunch of dates, and I don't know. Like, in the first 30 seconds, I was like, I don't think so.
That's the problem with some of the online dating. It's like you literally show up, and within 30 seconds, you're like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, but don't
I
you
got-
think
I
that that's because you got to wait for that spark?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I went on my
definitely.
date with Jason, And I met him and I was like, let me sit down. But over the course of an hour,
Yeah,
and
but
then
he
it was
didn't turn
2
you off
hours,
in the first 30
then
seconds.
it was 3. Exactly. Well, that was the baseline. At that point, I was like, if you're not gross to me within the first 30 seconds, I'll stay for another 30 seconds. Like it really was. Like at this point, you have to convince me
I'm glad
that
I
you're
showered
worth
this
talking
morning.
to. I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that. But I think guys are the same way, you know, like you're either like interested. But I was on the first date. Our first date was like 3 hours, and we just sat at a table and talked.
Yeah, but you guys are both mature and grown up, I would say, relatively.
Relatively, let's throw
But
that in.
I think there's a lot of people in the online dating scene that are not mature, are not grown up, and they're looking for superficial things. And when people don't click those superficial boxes, they're like, oh, you know, well, he has this kind of job, and I want a guy who has this kind of job, or you know, she has this.
Do you think that women care about that?
Look, I know guys can be really freaking shallow sometimes. They're like,
Yes.
oh, you know, like she has, you know, she has no chest, so I'm not even gonna get involved. Like, what? Really? Like, holy cow, dude.
We don't want to
seriously?
date them anyway, so we're like, cool.
Yeah.
You go.
Well,
But I
yeah.
think you could just say people. Like I know,
People, exactly.
I know some people that are super picky.
Yeah.
And even I'm annoyed by them. I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with the person? You said he's nice, he's lovely, he got a job, he treats you nice, you enjoy spending time together. Yeah, but he does this thing with his cheek, and I'm like, I can't. And that's just people.
That's very Seinfeldish.
That's people. Yeah, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Now, Sandra said, after losing my husband, I don't want to date because no one would compare to him. He was my soulmate.
Oh, that's sweet.
Maybe one day that will change, but not now.
That's very sweet.
love that.
Yeah, and she's fine being alone.
Yeah.
Like, not only did she have the love of her life and
Yeah.
lost him, but now she's okay being alone. I
Yeah.
think that's great.
Well,
I wouldn't say great, but I think it is what it is.
Well, you say being alone, but I like saying being single.
Yeah, that's better.
It's a better because I
Yeah.
feel like
I'm not alone.
not alone.
I'm seriously, I'm not alone. I'm single.
got a lot of friends.
I'm,
you know.
mhm.
I think that's the other thing is that we're like, oh, you're alone. Like, no, I'm single. I'm fine.
Yes, I think if you're going to live alone, I agree with what you said a little earlier, which is it's a good idea to sign up for things, to get
Yes.
out there and be social and do things that you like, even if you're not trying to meet somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I didn't sign up for dance lessons and other things, I would be alone I would be at home with my cats all the time. And my cats are awesome. Trust me, they're wonderful.
I love that you have
But
cats.
they
And you talk
do-
about them so openly.
They're not a substitute for human relationships, you know?
Now, Shakendra would like to just loop back to the hardware store. She said, is there a suggested time schedule for when you should go to the hardware store based on the type of person you're looking for? Like if you go early in the morning, because that's when all the contractors are, you got to go at like 6 a.m. That's hot time because they're all getting supplies.
Yeah, but they're all in a hurry. They're all in a hurry at 6 o'clock,
When are
7
they
o'clock
tired?
in the morning.
So we want to catch them at night. They're not there at night.
I would say, like, if you want to just meet people in general at the hardware store, weekends are better because that's amateur hour at the hardware store.
Okay, but listen, handyman are very in right now. I don't know if you know this.
I do not know this because I'm not getting hit on.
Are very in right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're ahead of the curve.
You say this.
The world says this.
I'm
You
not
got a
seeing
man that could fix stuff
Mm-hmm. I'm not
in a high res, in a
high vis.
high vis shirt.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
If you really want to meet a contractor, yeah, you need to go in the morning because that's when they're there. But they're generally in a hurry, and you just have to sniff them out because some of them don't smell good.
Okay. I was married for 16 years, divorced for 10. I really found myself during the time and totally okay being alone and single.
Awesome.
And then bam, my husband came into my life. It's been amazing.
That's great.
My son's been separated for 7 years. He tried on the dating, he's had a few dates. He only found crazy. He said he's happier and single and having his dog. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a quote by the Buddha: "Better to walk alone than to walk with fools."
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would love to have a companion in life. I think that that's the other thing. Like my mom will say, like Joe is her companion. I think that it's good to, be able to have somebody.
Yeah, if you can find a friend, you can find somebody who's a good friend,
Yeah.
get a dog while you're waiting around for a real human. Dogs are great companions.
Dogs are great. Lulu
I would
and
get
I
a
have
dog,
been
but I
dating.
don't have time. I'm not home enough.
If you were already doing everything in the home and made decisions with the children and were very independent, then you were already single. Just had to get over the stigma of the word divorce. You're not wrong. Greetings from the Netherlands. Oh, Shakendra says, I've got one superficial thing. I like them tall. Okay, so if you had one superficial thing, let me think. All right, I have mine. I don't know if it's superficial, but it is. I would not date this person.
Okay.
Do you have yours?
Yeah.
All right, let's say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Healthy.
Smoking. Okay.
Gotta be somebody who's actively taking care of their own health. Like doing good things for themselves.
Okay.
Not necessarily like rocking
At the
out.
gym
They
every
don't have to
day.
be, but they just have to be,
They're in a good place.
they want to take good care of themselves.
All right. So I could not date a smoker.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Smokers are dinosaurs nowadays. You
I
gotta be
can't.
hardcore to be a smoker nowadays.
Yeah, I can't do it because I like kissing somebody that was a smoker.
Yeah, and I've noticed because I used to smoke a long time ago, but I quit. And I noticed when I was quitting and after I quit that people that smoke are just generally not very happy.
Really?
You
That is
watch-
a bold statement you just
look
put
at
out
smokers.
there.
You look at smokers, and smokers in general are not like joyful people.
Smokers date other smokers.
Yeah. If you're gonna lick an ashtray, you want to already taste like an ashtray.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what are other people's like? I couldn't date this person.
That's a good question. I would be
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is very superficial. I think the tall thing is not quite superficial. It's just kind of like preference. She's like saying I want to date. I'm attracted to tall men. She's not saying I'm attracted to tall men who drive BMWs, right? Yeah, could be a tall guy that rides a bike.
Yeah. Madeline says it's true. All my smoker friends are not happy. Somebody else said I smoke and I'm happy.
And I stand corrected.
You just don't know. I couldn't date someone who didn't like dogs. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you have dogs.
Yeah, I love dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people who don't like dogs, I think that they're murderers.
I probably couldn't date somebody that's allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if she's gonna come over to my house and freak out every time because of my cats, I'm like, you know what? If it's you or the cats, I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
Yeah. I come with these 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I couldn't date anyone who chews with their mouth open.
I agree with this one. Holy cow. And Philadelphia is the capital of talking with your mouth full of food.
Did this happen to you recently? Because you're very passionate.
I have worked with so many people from South Philly and my former in-laws that would talk with their mouth full of food and chew with their mouths open. It is so gross. It's so nasty. And it's like, why can't you finish your mouth full of food before you start speaking? Like, people are talking and they're in the middle of a sentence and they're shoving a hoagie and they're like, yeah, I talk to... And you're like, whoa. I don't need to be seeing this,
Have you ever been on a date and that's happened?
Never happened on a date. But fortunately, I've never dated any of my former in-laws. Like, I swear, half of that family chewed with their mouth open.
That's really funny. You really did light up.
It's disgusting. It's so gross.
That's really funny.
Yeah, if you're on a date with somebody and they start chewing with their mouth open, you're like, I gotta go. before I.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And clicks their teeth with a fork. Missy said I can't. That's funny.
That's a weird one. That's an odd one.
That is an
now
odd
I'm going to be
one.
paying attention to it.
All right, here's one. I'm going to say it, and then you can just say yes or no. Now, I don't know why you would say yes, but I mean, maybe it wouldn't bother you.
Okay.
But I think this is one that no one ever talks
Are we
about.
doing rock, paper, scissors?
No, this is me being emphatic. Are you ready?
Okay.
Could you date somebody that had bad teeth?
It depends on how bad the teeth.
Bad enough that you notice as soon as you meet
Well,
them.
okay. Are they just crooked or are they unhealthy?
All right, let's start with crooked. Could you date somebody with like really like?
I have a friend
Okay.
who swears that he is able to date women that would normally be out of his league, but they're not because they have jacked up teeth.
Okay. Okay, wait. Say that again?
He dates women who have he's very I would say superficial.
Right.
Okay.
Gorgeous
He's
body.
Really, he needs a gorgeous body. So he's able to date pretty, gorgeous, hot women because their teeth are jacked up, and they would, if their teeth were nice, they would be out of his league.
It's very interesting that he would unpack it that way.
I think it's hilarious.
Wow.
I don't agree with it, but yet there it is.
No, a gap is beautiful. Gap is great.
Yeah, I've never been into the Gap. Never understood why the Gap is sexy.
Oh, I love the Gap. Don't you remember the model? Who was the model, Shakendra? And she had the Gap. Lauren Hutton? Then maybe I made that up. Beautiful.
I've never understood
Beautiful.
why the
All
Gap
right.
is
So
sexy.
what about brown? Like if they so say they're straight, but they're like
What? Oh, the teeth.
the teeth.
Okay. Yeah, see, now we're starting to hover into unhealthy territory. Like, I don't
And that's
want
your
to.
line.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to want to kiss your mouth if it looks like it tastes gross. You know?
So, but I'm saying is that this
So
is
probably
one
not.
that a lot of people, like, we don't really realize it.
I just watched Austin Powers. And, yeah, baby.
You're
remember
like,
his
I would
teeth
make
are
out with
horrible?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I could date somebody
That would
who
be
has a
difficult.
gross looking mouth.
that would be difficult.
If the teeth are crooked, that's different
Yeah,
than
yeah.
if they're crooked and clean versus like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, you know, it's not. This isn't the Dark Ages,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If and you, I don't know if you've noticed this. I always find it funny when somebody's driving a really nice car, but they have really bad teeth. I always think, you know what? I would spend the money on the teeth before I bought the Mercedes.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
those are choices. What everybody puts their money into.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yes.
You know, but
I'm just saying I would put the money into the
Yeah.
dental work before I bought the fancy.
before the thing.
Yeah. Fancy.
Before the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me, listen, this has been interesting, our Friday together.
Yep. Glad I came by.
Yeah. I have yeah. I don't think, I mean, listen, I know, yeah, are a little bit yellowish. I think everybody, don't you remember that commercial? There was a commercial. Was it for a,
Yeah, but there's a difference
Toothpaste?
between not white teeth
Yeah.
and brown.
Like we're
Gross
saying something
teeth.
different. Yeah.
And
Everybody-
typically, if you see somebody that has brown teeth, they typically always have bad breath too, because there's something going on.
Well,
there.
there's definitely something going on for sure.
Yeah.
But don't you? There was a commercial where there was like a teacher and she was reading to her class, and she was like, you know, say something nice, and they're like, your teeth are so yellow, like a canary. Like it just was so funny.
That's not nice.
Well, it was just funny because it was just like, you know, you think you're normal. Listen, don't hang out with children. You know, because you hang out with them, you're like, oh, what do you think of this? They're like, you have ugly hair. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. But, you know,
Why do you have all those wrinkles around your eyes?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you guys married? No.
Who? Me and you?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody's asking her for
No,
Mary.
she's got a boyfriend.
I got the boyfriend.
Yeah, they're.
He's got cats.
I remember this old term from Cheers. Her and Jason are apostle cues. Persons of the opposite sex sharing living quarters.
That's from Cheers?
Yeah, it was a Frasier and
Hostile cues.
Frasier and Lilith called themselves apostle cues.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
Living in sin. Exactly.
No, but you guys are official now. What's it called?
Just
Domestic partners.
No, we're just official. We're just official.
Yeah, they're hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's trying to
anyway,
hook me up, but we'll see.
cohabitating.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Well, listen. Enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. It's a great day. Are you doing anything fun this weekend? Any concerts? We're going to concerts.
I was going to go tubing with my daughter, but it turns out she's got a volleyball game. So we're going to do volleyball. I'm going to play tennis. I'm going to a volleyball game, and then I'm playing pickleball. And then on Sunday...
Doing a lot.
Yeah, and that's just Saturday. And then on Sunday, I forgot what I'm doing Sunday. I have something fun going
Resting.
on Sunday.
It sounds
afternoon.
like.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to rest on Saturday. Well, you'll have a good one. Well, thanks for stopping
Oh,
by.
I'm going to a group meditation on Sunday.
Of course you are.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Because I'm a hippie. Well, it means I'm going to be sitting down with a bunch of people in at a yoga studio, and we're going to meditate together. That's all.
Is that like a class? Like you
It's
sign up for it?
It's not a class. It's a group of people that do
you
the
all
same type of meditation
just
that I
sit
do.
quiet and just...
Well, in this particular one, there's a voice that guides us through the meditation, even though we all know how to do that.
Like a guided meditation.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm a hippie.
How many people are in your group?
At this particular group, there'll be about probably 9 or 10 of us.
Wow.
Yeah. Mostly Indian folks. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's great. Oh, I love it. I do it every day, but once a week, I try to do it with a group of people. Again, just to be social and to see some other nice people that are doing the same things that
Is
I'm
it
doing.
social if you're all sitting in silence?
We talk before and after.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to meditation every Sunday. I love it.
Yeah.
Why am I not going to meditation?
It's good for you.
Your
It's
soul.
just so...
How long
Goddamn good for
how
you.
long do you meditate?
At this, we do an hour. Mm-hmm. And when I meditate in the mornings, I usually do about an hour. Sometimes in the evening for 15 or 20 minutes.
Interesting.
Oh, it's so good for you. So good for you.
So good for you.
I sound so effeminate when I say it like
I
that.
like it.
Yeah.
You're in touch with your feminine side.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the sides. All right, everybody.
And my backside, too.
All of the sides.
Mhm.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you follow Tommy on where?
America's Funniest Handyman on the YouTube channel.
There you
The YouTube channel, America's Funniest Handyman. And, sign up for notifications so you know when I'm vlogging. I vlog several times a week. My vlog is called Diary of a Handyman. Some days I'm fixing stuff, some days I'm talking about life, but mostly just fixing stuff.
Somebody said, how do you feel about older women?
As long as they're healthy.
Oh, she's going to be like, I got to go
I
walk
got
in,
no
I got to fart
issues
walk
with-
later.
I have no issues with older women as long as they're just taking care of themselves. I'm not ready yet to get involved in a relationship where I need to take care of somebody. Like really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna work on that dating profile and that pitch you just gave. So, all right, everybody, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.